Just slow down and realize, okay, like when I come into a town, it's not just one thing. It's okay, I kind of become a part of that community because I stay there for a night, or next day I get up and spend the day in the community. Already in the back of my mind, I'm thinking of where I'm going to be sleeping. Or if I see a really cool spot, amazing view or something, or just right on a trail, or I'll stay another night. So yeah, I'm trying to really just give it to you honestly, no sugarcoating. You're going to get into your van the first time and you're not going to know what the hell to do. True story. You're going to have a trip planned. You're going to say, I'm going to the Grand Canyon. You're going to go, you're going to have all the food, everything. The trip's going to be great. Okay. And then you're going to go to another one. You're going to go to whatever, but it's going to come a time to where, just like if you had a home, like this is my home, a real apartment, there's going to be those days where you just want to just kick back and not do anything. You just want to sit back, watch some football, or make some tea, have a big dinner that night or something, and just sit and do nothing for the weekend. In van life, you have to be comfortable and you have to be able to accept, okay, well, look, I'm on the side of the road here at Natural Springs. I seen a couple other vans in the area, RVs kind of parked. So I said, this looks great. Just shut it down, have my panels out. It's literally a busy street, guys. Look, see, I don't know if you can see out the dirty window, but, and I should have added this in the beginning because I'm just rambling right now, but I got a new camera, and I don't know if the video quality is going to come out, my the volume, if it's going to match, because there were some problems, and if there is, I'm so sorry. I'm going to take this one back, and this will be the only video you'll see with this quality. It is a learning curve for me, this whole thing, the camera, uploading, all that good stuff. But back to stealth camping. Um, there are places that really don't have a good taste in their mouth about the van life community, maybe, or RV community, or the homeless community, even. I think there's some people identify van life with homelessness and vice versa. So you have to be careful where you choose to sleep. Um, if you choose to sleep around a community um, that may be camping, and you don't know, you just see, you pull off the highway, you see a couple vans on the side of the road, look like decent rigs, and you decide, oh well, this might be a good place, and you pull over, and you never know. So I've been on the road now 3 months, and I've noticed I can kind of see the locations that I know maybe some they're camping out. So what I'm saying is, the businesses in that area, the homeowners in that area, those people in the community may have a salty taste. I mean, if my business was and someone was camped out in front of it, I mean, it would, my home too. And I think it would kind of affect anyone, I should say. So you have to be careful for that. And not wear out your welcome. I try to get in about 7 or an hour or two after dark, after the sun goes down. I usually pull into my spot for the night, and I'm out of there by 5, 6 in the morning. I start my day pretty early, and I like doing that for two reasons. Because I put a little I put a little pin in my thought. When I wake up at 5 or 6, I kind of drive out of the wherever location I'm in. I kind of drive out of that location, kind of slow, and I kind of look, and you can see where other vans are parked, RVs are parked, and it kind of gives you a different perspective on what you look like in that community when you're parked at night. So when I get up in the morning, I kind of, and I take I spin around and take a few detours here and there, and I just kind of take a look. Um, and put a mental note in my head, okay, well, yeah, this is a definitely a thumbs up if I'm ever back to this area. So that's always good when you're stealth camping. You got to just always keep your eyes open for signs. No park. If you don't see a no parking sign, if there's not a no parking sign, you're okay. You can park there. You're not. If you're leaving a location at the beach or at the museum, the library, you just got done grocery shopping or Planet Fitness, and it's 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and there's no sign on the side of the road says that you can't park here, then just pull over, park your rig, relax, get up, and start another day. And that's how van life is for me. It took me a while to do that. I just couldn't pull over and park anywhere. I was like, oh, is this a good spot? And for the first month, you guys, I would literally park the van and I would sit in the back and I'm like listening. Can anyone hear me? Like, oh, am I? And it just took me a while just to say, you know what? This is where I live. This is my home. As long as I'm being respectful when I pull up to their house, I'm not dumping. I'm not being loud. I shut the vehicle off. It's not, 3 in the morning when I'm pulling up. I think no one even notices. I honestly don't think they're even notice. I think maybe a couple times people come home. That's why I usually wait until after 6 o'clock. About after 6 o'clock, 7, that gives all the people who are working day shifts to get home in that apartment complex and get their parking spots where they're normally used to parking, you know. Um, and then here I come pulling up and I get the last, you know, 1, 2, 3, parking spots left. So, but viewpoints. If you're on the highway, if you're on the coast, you're in a mountaintop, viewpoints are cool. Most of them don't have signs saying you can't park there, so those are always a good one when you're on the road. Rest stops, you don't have to worry about stealth camping, all that other stuff. But in the city, I think you're going to learn um, your own place where you feel some people feel comfortable sleeping maybe back in a dark industrial area where there's no cars or nobody, and maybe they don't have any no parking sign, you know what I mean, back in those industrial areas and back behind a, not on their property but on the road. And you'll see a lot of RVs and van lifers doing that in communities and cities where you go. uh, I personally, I don't like it because I feel out of place. I feel like you can tell that that van doesn't belong there. um, so I think I stand out more at a residential place. It looks like, man, well, he could be visiting someone. So keep that in mind. You're gonna find your own place where you're comfortable. But my tips are: pull up quick, handle your business before you get there. Shut down. Don't let them even see your gender, your ethnicity. Don't let them see nothing. You just pull up, shut your stuff down, and you go on back, and you just be quiet, and you get out of there the next day, and you never have to worry about nothing. I mean, you could park in front of someone's house, like I said, down the road at the bottom of their gate or something on the road, and it's totally legit. You're legal. There's nothing wrong with it, But you have people out in the community, like I'll show you this. These folks right running right here, like this guy. If you could see him, like he was running and he looked at inside that van that he ran right next door, that he ran by, you guys. And I think that's kind of rude, Like I would never do that. Just run by somebody's you know vehicle and just look in it, you know. And especially in van life, I wouldn't do that. But um, okay, guys, I think I'm gonna end this one here. I hope this video comes out good. Thanks everyone for liking, subscribing, commenting. I hope any of this information I just want to share, because when I first got into it, I didn't know what the heck I was doing. I didn't know where to park, how to park. Was this good? Is it going to work? So Hotels is another good one. If you, especially if you're a female, I would recommend hotels. Not to say anything about men, you can do that too. But I'm saying females might be a little. If I were a female, I'd be a little more uncomfortable just parking back in the dark industrial area. Nobody that you could hear if something did happen. That's why I choose like residential areas, apartments, and hotels. You can park at hotels; they're great. If you can find them, they're tricky because they kind of hip to it. But you can park out on the street in front of the hotel, down the street from the hotel. It's usually a little clear path for parking with no signs. Um, Great for stealth camping. You pull up, handle your business before you get there. Always, that's the key thing. Always handle your business before you get. That means take out your trash, wash your dishes, put on your pajamas, um, anything you do. So when you get there, only thing you put up your shades, put on your nightlight, and you crawl in bed. And that's how you stealth camp. That's the best way to do it. Okay. Um, if you're going to be up and still cooking and you're going to be doing those kind of things, I would recommend staying at your location or going to a Walmart or Home Depot. Those places are great to go day camp, or not day camp, I should say. But if you needed to pull in there, I've never ripped my solar panels out at a Walmart parking lot. But if you wanted to go there and just like say you were tired on the highway and you just said I need to just pull over for a minute, make a sandwich or get something to drink out the fridge. Walmart, those places, they're great for that. Home Depot, they're great for that. You just pull in there and you chill for an hour or two, eat your food, cool off, let your engine cool off a little bit, and then you just get back out there. So those are great. um, I'm going to try to get this one uploaded here for you guys. um, I hope you liked it. Please comment if you know any other ways to stealth clamp that are great. Um, Please let me know. I could think of your head anything that you can think of. The key thing to stealth camping is the timing and handling your business before you get there. Because you could pull up to a car dealership that sells Sprinter vans. Okay, let's just be honest. If they were closed, you pull up to a Ram dealership. Their service department normally has street parking. You could pull up right up there, handle your business, stealth camp, and you're going to fit right in there. Look like all the other cargo fans. I mean, there's ample opportunities for you to stealth camp, but you just have to be willing to do it. Keep it in the back of your mind, and always maybe scope out your location when you're pulling into town. When you're getting off the highway, you're going to the gas station, and then you're going to get something to eat, and then you got to find your. Always keep it in the back of your mind. Pull in, okay. That looks like a good apartment, clean apartment complex. You know, and I think those ones are the killers right there. Those are the best ones for me. Apartment complex because they're easy to find. They're in every little city. Um, Sometimes I have been in certain situations though where there's not an apartment building in sight. There just isn't. And I was like, what the heck? Nobody rents apartments out here. So in that case, you have to maybe a park. Um, and it's stealth camping. You guys, you're not doing anything wrong. So if you don't want to put your shades up and you want to just park and finish your dinner, go right ahead. But if you're going to be living in your van, you don't want to be causing drawing attention to yourself, I should say. You don't know if you're going to be back in that location down the road. You always want to just they don't. That's without way all they know it was a van. You know, that's it. So, all right, you guys, peace out on this one. I'm gonna see you on the next one. I'm gonna pray everybody's doing okay in LA. I'm on my way. I'll see you soon, LA editor. I ain't forgot about you. If you're watching this, I'm gonna tap in very soon. So please keep your notification on. I will be reaching out to you. Thanks for reaching out. I'll see everybody again later. Peace.